Hey, what's up guys? Jake the Great here, back for another video. And today, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. So, if you look here, you can see that I have a book, and you'll see what I mean. We'll see what we're getting. Basically what we're doing is I'm going to show you every single natural disaster that I could think of. And I know a lot of them. I might have missed one or two, but trust me, I don't usually miss any. So maybe there's one that's super crazy that I have no clue exists. But yeah. So I'll explain some stuff. Up here will be the name. Up here will be a good idea for an I Survived book. It's a series. Up here, down here is the definition. Bottom text. And this is a drawing. Also, this J&B stuff, you just ignore that. It doesn't really matter. It's for something else. So, yeah. First off, we have tornado. Now, tornadoes are one of the most known natural disasters, if not the most known natural disaster. Here in Ohio, we have many. And, in fact, earlier this summer, I actually saw one. Okay. Next up is earthquake. Now, here in Ohio, we rarely have any earthquakes. The strongest one ever recorded in Ohio was in Cleveland. It was a 5.4. In fact, it didn't even originate from Cleveland, but it could be felt in Cleveland. Next up is a very weak and not well-known natural disaster called a tropical disturbance. Tropical disturbances are like little hurricanes that really don't have any wind, but the gusts can blow you over. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. You'll see a person in all of these. That's to represent how you could die in any of these. I don't want to have this video dark, but natural disasters. There's three things that I use to qualify a natural disaster. One, that at least one person has had to die from them. Two, they need to be real things. And three, they need to be rare. Like rare. Or else if they happened all the time, it would be used to them and they wouldn't really be disastrous anymore. That's why they're called natural disasters. Alright. Next up, we have a tropical depression. Now, these are like bigger versions of tropical disturbances. These things are strong enough to shake your house, and if it's really, really bad, pick you up. But usually they don't. Usually they don't have winds up anywhere above 25 miles per hour. Next up, we have a tropical storm. Now, you've probably heard of these. So, it's like a Category 0 hurricane. Usually they don't do much damage, and only a few have ever killed people. There was one that only killed one person, but it must suck to be that person's family. And why did it have to be him? Okay, well, yeah. Next, we have a tropical cyclone. Now, a tropical cyclone, I shouldn't have drawn this. So here, basically I accidentally drew it in the Caribbean, but picture it like this. This is Sri Lanka, these are the Maldives, and that's India. Picture it like that. Hold on, I'm making a YouTube video. So yeah, next up we have a cyclone. Again, do the same thing as last time because I accidentally put it in the Caribbean. Wait, hold on, but that doesn't look... So this time, pretend like that's that little island off the bottom of Australia, and this is Australia, and this right here is just like a lake. But yeah, that's a cyclone. They're also in Australia and Indian Ocean and whatnot. Next is a hurricane. This is supposed to be in the Caribbean. Now, anybody who lives in the USA or around that, or some people who live in Europe who borders the Atlantic has probably been in a hurricane before, unless you live in like Iowa or something. So yeah, hurricane. Now the final stage of hurricane is a typhoon. This time I knew what I was doing, so this is like Taiwan, I think, but I didn't draw China. I don't know why. Now, this thing says I survived Typhoon Tip. Typhoon Tip was the biggest hurricane type thing ever. If it was on the United States, it would have taken up half of the country. So yeah. Now we're getting into some more tornadoes. They're like the elemental tornadoes. Water spout. In case any of you are wondering, this is a boat and this dude is falling off the boat. Yeah, I am not the best artist. Dust devil. Now, there is a thing called the apartment dust devil. Basically, it was a dust devil that knocked off picked up the roof of an apartment building and slammed it onto this dude, killing him. Told you, natural disasters are bad. They kill. They are murderers. Alright, I'm probably gonna stop around here. Well, I'll do a few more, but then I'll stop and make a part 2 and part 3, and so on. So, next we have Steam Twister. These are like the weakest version of natural disaster. One of them. It's just like a tornado that's like steam and mist. But they can get very windy and it can be bad. Now, this is the opposite. It's like very powerful. Some of you might have heard of it, some of you might have not. A fire whirl. They're legit tornadoes of fire. Alright, I'm going to do one more. Now, this one, not many people know of. It's the second least known natural disaster and the rarest ever. More rare than basalt floods. Believe it or not. A thunder funnel. Basically, it's a tornado. It's a supercellular tornado made up of thunderclouds, and as a result, it can generate its own lightning. So, yeah. Alright, that's it for part 1. And I'll see you all